What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle, where we are killing a pirate lord who decided he was going to draw down on us because we wouldn't help him with the inner intrigues of the pirate people. Of the pirate people, for the pirate people, and in the pirate people. Maybe not in the pirate people. That sounds a little bit, I don't know. Talk to your gastroenterologist. I'm not really sure. I'll probably start by killing off this shiv down here. Let's limit our damage as much as possible. My guess is that these two might have supplementary damage. I don't know. We'll go after this guy next. I'm going to siphon off of you, Mr. Navigator. I don't know how well this is going to do by us. I don't know if it's a prudent idea. Oh my god. That was a big-ass shot. That was kind of terrifying. I don't know what to say about it. But he's now been exploited, and oh really? That shot exploited his siphon. That's unfortunate. I dislike that tremendously. Okay. We are on a galactic pirate hunt right now, and murdering a lot of pirates, in all honesty. We are going after pirates pretty wholeheartedly. That is to say, as though there's a big black hole in the middle of our heart. There's no room for remorse. We got 139 damage out right there. I'll more than likely have to fix that before too long. Let's throw a cauterize on it. The pirate ships, honestly, I haven't had too much trouble with them so far on the mid difficulty. It seems to be fairly easy to handle. Let's go ahead and knock that off. We might get a kill. Oh, we missed it by 2 points. Missed it by 2 points. It could have been so nice. Wouldn't it be nice if you would just die? Wouldn't it be great if you would burn? That's a song that's very much enjoyed by the Inquisition. If you haven't had a chance, feel free to stop by on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time at twitch.tv/roll4it, R-O-L-L, the number 4, it. It's a live show that I do. It's kind of a YouTube supergroup, I guess, with me, Avic Enter Elysium, Steejo, and Mangled Pork. Or, I'm sorry, not Steejo. Steejo left. Mangled Pork and Shenrer. Shenrer, Steejo, they kind of sound the same off your tongue, I guess. But yeah, we're playing some Dark Heresy every single week for about 4 or 5 hours. And last week, I'll give you a rough synopsis. We ended up killing 13,000 maybe heretics? I mean, yes, they weren't guilty, but in the world of the 41st millennium, there's no such thing as innocence. There are only varying degrees of guilt. So, we did our investigation, and the investigation found that anybody that might have been tainted by what went wrong had to go. And that turned out to be about 13,000 people that we purged. I was like, well, damn. We just took a chunk out of the population over here. Then again, it's good to make sure the chaos doesn't outbreak or anything like that. You gotta be sure about it. Chaos is sneaky like that. You can never tell what it's trying to do, and anytime you give it a pass and you don't go after it full bore like you should have, it comes back later and makes you regret it. We didn't want to regret it. We sincerely didn't want to regret it. I am the group Psyker, for people that don't know. That's basically like the mage. My job is to essentially facilitate, I guess, ethereal knowledge in the group. And also, I'm pretty good at stabbing stuff. I'm kind of like a ninja with psychic powers. Like, I've got a ninjato. That's how I described my sword in my paperwork. It's basically a ninjato. Is anything going on this little planet over here, or is there nothing on this side? Let's send a fleet over to here and see what's going on. We're getting some bio readings from below, Commander. Pirates sometimes use monstrous space creatures as guards. It could be dangerous. We've arrived at a pirate stash. Oh, I like pirate's booty. Ooh, those things look kind of scary. A juvenile Borgoth smasher. Those things look large and threatening. This worries me. So, what does this exploit? He inflicts gray goo and exposed. He inflicts shocked. We actually don't really seem to have a whole lot of synergies. We'll make it work the best we can. We're going to start with a Psionic Blast on this guy right here. Psionic Blast! There we go. He's confused, which means he can't dodge anymore. He fired something at us like a flash grenade and blinded one of my guys. I now would like to use point blank on the enemy to exploit the fact that he is confused. And so there it is, 58 out. He has been blinded, unfortunately, which means that his accuracy is going to be down considerably. It inflicts Ghost Pepper. What does Ghost Pepper do? Oh, it's just like a... Okay, it puts a dot on the enemy. What does Grey Goo do? Oh, wow, he can actually stack that up hard on people. I feel like with a gas, you should not be able to miss, maybe. Inflicts exposed and blinded on all enemies. Well, hazard zone. Do it! Exposed and blinded on some of these dudes. Good. Glad to see it. I was worried these were going to be kind of scary beasts that were going to whoop my ass off. He's been intensified. Well, that's not good. Let's go ahead and get the exposed. Oh, I shot the wrong person. Damn. Sometimes I make mistakes. It looks like we're up against some kind of robotic crystal being. I guess we'll throw out another gas bomb. That gives him gray goo. Let's try emergency meds and see if that gets rid of blindness. It does. Hooray. And then he evaded the flash bomb that time. I would probably throw out Phaser Blast, I guess. That's going to keep this enemy blinded so that he can't dodge. If we have anything that exploits blindness, I would suggest using it. We also have Electrocute. He's got some kind of ranged taser, I guess. A laser taser. A taser laser in his phaser. A taser laser in his phaser. Commander, we've recovered a stash of dark matter. We should return to the starbase now. Yay. Well, let's do just that then. Let's return home. It looks like the Jablings, or whatever the hell they're called, are coming back to visit with us. We need to build our Tier 2 space station. So there it is. Starship hangar. We are going to have to go get ourselves some resources, though. Otherwise, this is going to be a very, very short trip. So let's take a little walk around the galaxy, shall we? Or around the system. We will take that 30 fuel, because we're going to need it in order to go do the stuff that we're going to do. I will send a fleet out to here, because actually we'll see what the Jablings want, but hopefully they're not about to be violent with us. Sir, a banged up Yabling fighter. I'm sorry, Yabling. Jabling, Yabling. Just depends what language. Sometimes the J makes a ya sound in some languages, so hey. Freighters entered our system. They're hailing. Halcyon 6. This is the Yabling fuel merchant fleet. Schnickzickle. This is Halcyon 6 Starbase. Schnickzickle. You look damaged. What is your status? Not good. We were transporting 100 units of warp fuel to the collective when a pirate fleet cornered us and hijacked our fuel freighter. Sorry about that. They said they needed to fuel the fight against the Fetid Federation garbage scum. I think that means you? Probably. Fortunately, the shipment was heavily insured. Good news for you, though, is that I'm an officer of the Yab Merchant Insurance Assembly. Meaning I have the authority to offer a handsome reward if you can recover our fuel. Wait, you're a member of the Merchant Guild and you're in charge of insurance policies? Yes, why? Isn't that a conflict of interest? No, see, you've got it all wrong. What you call a conflict of interest, we call streamlining. What you might call gross institutional corruption, we call everybody profits. Don't worry about it. We wouldn't expect you Federation types to understand. Alright. Point is, we're offering you an opportunity here. I mean, you could be a bit more grateful is all. I accept. Let's help them get their fuel back. Great! Be careful around the fuel freighter, by the way. It shouldn't spontaneously explode, but, you know, things happen. So that's up there. But that's in... Ooh, that's in the Collective's territory. I don't know what to do with that. Ephialtes. May you live forever, Ephialtes. Does it give me a time limit on these so that I know how long it's going to be? Wireless Rafer. We've received from a Hyades. We should send someone to help them. That's not exactly what I wanted. "24 days left." Okay, so we've got till 1:33 to make it happen. Ish. I'm okay with that. We should have some relative peace for a little bit. It's not going to be real peace, but it's something. We'll send the fleet over to here. Transfer 56 materials. I'm going to check and see if any of these little areas over here have any further materials. That place is dead. Commander Corbin Lau is reporting that a materials mine in Chrysorium is in ruins. Okay, so Chrysorium's been destroyed. We'll try this one then. Commander Corbin Lau is reporting the materials mine at Malice is in ruins. Okay. It's unfortunate. Doesn't make me happy, but what are you going to do? Send a fleet over to pick up more fuel, because we're going to need it. They're full up. I need more materials, though. Commander, the Terran Starship Hangar Tier 2 is now online. Acknowledged. Hey, stop time, please. If I could stop that time. Yay! We have a materials mine in Amphisa. Good, because I need materials. Very, very badly. My lack of materials is quite frankly upsetting. Send them up to here to go gather crew. 36 crew on board. This is quite the resource run for us, but we needed it, so I'm happy to say that this should work. Ah, we got a new portal. Okay. That'll give us something else to deal with. Let's head back to the fuel stations. We'll transfer off the fuel. Sehr gut. From there, we will head home with all of our ill-begotten gains. Commander, a pirate fleet seems to be hailing us. Federation scum! This is Lieutenant Starstabber! Formerly of Zeb Zealots, now of Starstabber's Slicers! I submit to you a list of demands. Hold on. You sure we're getting audio? I'm not getting anything. Starstabber Slicers, you are coming through loud and clear. Yeah, I tried that. What a nightmare. Hello? Oh, shit. So, Starstabber, do you hear us? Federation scum, this is Starstabber. Affirmative, Lieutenant, we heard. Okay, wow, so let's just cut to the chase, I guess? Works for us. The Admirax is going off the deep end, so to speak. He's exhausted about 25% of our fleet on attacking your station. Frankly, after crunching the numbers, it's just not feasible for the operation. So, like, I was thinking, I'm just gonna make myself scarce for a time, and I'll transfer you the location of his asteroid base. If you could, like, neutralize him, that'd probably be the best for everybody involved. Alright, what are your demands? Pretty much. Seriously? Wow. Commander, Lieutenant Starstabber the Pirate just transferred us the location of the Admirax base. We should be able to mount a raid on it as soon as you feel the fleet is ready. Okay. Admirax Zeb has got himself a Buccaneer 3, though, which is a little worrying. How are we looking as far as these guys are concerned? We got a little bit of time on our hands. That's not too nasty of a fleet. So my suggestion would be... Oh, they're not back at base yet. Okay. So there it is. Now we got our materials. They're back at base. Let's go ahead and repair the ships very quickly. And with whatever resources we have, I would strongly recommend that we start the construction of new ships. Oh, we need to research the new ships, too. Damn, we need all kinds of resources. Okay. So we can upgrade the Rogue into a Ronin, which is a larger, nastier, more gutsier ship. We can turn the Acolyte into a Magus. We can turn the Knight into a Crusader. I'm going to suggest we start with the Ronin and the Magus since they're the squishiest of all of our ships. So I'm going to research the Ronin. Now that the Ronin is done, we will go to ship construction and we will see what it will cost us to make said Ronin. 125 along with, it gets a new ability, targeting support. Looks like it gives your ships a damage bonus. Not bad. Not bad at all. Probably better used if your fleet is full of, does it do damage? No. If your fleet is full of attacking vehicles, that's probably a good one to run. Let's go ahead and start the construction, I guess. We've got the materials, so we may as well. That'll be done by the time we get back from this space over here, I should think. Doesn't look too bad. Let's go get ourselves a bounty, shall we? Sir, the Corzan speaker is contacting us. Darren friends, I have terrible news for you. A contingent of confused Corzan youths have broken off from the consensus and have constructed a kind of perverse ideology that demands they gain control of your station. We've attempted to reason with them, but they've proven quite immovable. Wait, since when do the Corzan disagree? It's a new development. I would speak of it, but the answer to the question is currently a highly guarded secret. I'm sure you understand. Anyways, just came to warn me? In a manner, yes. Also to request that if you do fight them, at least try to convince them first of the errors of their ways. I'll try it, we'll try it. Thank you, Terran. Do your best is all we ask. Oh man, we're about to be under attack again. Space pirates. Independent bands of space pirates. Alright, so let's handle this quest very quickly. Did you just shoot goo at me? I know you didn't just shoot goo at me. Filthy Xenos. Okay. Let's start this thing off by, I'm going to target the Corsair Mark II, I guess, with a backstab shot. Hopefully it sticks. The ship is disabled, so that's nice to know. Wow. That's a pretty considerable shot right there. That was a nastier hit than I expected to take. Alright. Well, one thing at a time. Let's go ahead and open up a hull breach. We will siphon from you. Good. We've evaded the slime shot once again. He's going to use spray and pray. This should give us a little tiny reprieve before we have to decide what we want to do here. I'm going to suggest that we continue to use him just to stun enemies and keep them out of our way. And so there it is. Oh, he resisted. That's not good. That's all kinds of bad. Alright, we'll keep DPS up. At least our evasion is on point, so we're holding it down with the invasion game. Could be a lot worse. There's a little bit of damage taken care of. The enemy is now bleeding profusely. I'm going to strongly suggest that you cauterize any holes in the hull. And we will rapidly transfer our attentions to this ship right here. Death from above 2. Very, very nice, but he's ended up with a hull breach. These things happen every now and again. When you take risky maneuvers, you take risky damage. It is what it is. If you don't want to take the damage, don't play the game like that, you know? Alright, I'd like to see you heal yourself, please. Because I've got the feeling we're going to need to deal with another fight right after this. Let's keep sensors down on him. Fantastic. Spray and pray was unfortunately accurate that time around. That's the way things go from time to time. A little bit more flak damage out, though, which I will definitely not turn down. And we just begin our rotation. Ooh, big crit right there. Finish the job. Let's get this thing. Ooh, double turn. Yes, please. Yablin Captain. Wonderful work. Really well done. Now we'll just take charge of the freighter and be on our way to collective space. Give the fuel. Thank you kindly. We'll send word up to the corporate that you're better than run-of-the-mill, ingratefully double-dealing Federation cheapskates. I'm sure they'll be happy to hear it. Cool. So we got a little bit of materials right there. It's not much, but it's something. We will have them return home because we have a fleet coming after us right now. Sir, the Corzan Zealots have entered the system and are preparing to assault the base. Terran interlopers, the starbase is the rightful property of the Corzan race and will bring us salvation from the dark times. We will fire upon your station until every last Terran has been cleansed from its sacred halls. Well, Terrans, are you tired of our righteous fire? Are you ready to give up your precious base? What about your dark times? The Corzan Zealot captain responds with some garbled nonsense and they move into attack position. It's going to be one of those challenges, huh? Alright, I got you. The new Ronin-class starship is now ready for active duty. All it needs now is a commanding officer, which you may assign from the ship management console. Okay, I will have you, sir, be the new captain of the Ronin. 848 HP. Very, very nice. That means we've also got some smaller ships that are ready to go. If we start picking up new officers, we can assign them to our hand-me-downs, essentially. Let's send a fleet over to deal with them. We will select the Ronin right there, quite a bit larger than the ships that we've been fielding previously. Repair all and launch, and we will start combat. Alright, so let's start this thing off. He's got a pineapple? Man, I wish I had space pineapples. I bet I could hurt everybody if I had space pineapples. This is not going so well right now. This is not going at all how I had imagined. Ooh. Bye-bye. So it looks like they all fire simultaneously, maybe? No, they're just taking their turns in weird orders. Alright, I'll probably do the science ship next. I can tell you that the Crusader has like 1400 HP and is like indestructible. It's a really, really cool ship. Oh yeah, I think all your attacks do more damage too once you upgrade your ships. I think they actually like flat out just get better. Oh man, he resisted my shock mine. Alright, go harass him. 133 right there. The Corzan are defeated, as if there was any doubt. Well, we were able to gain a vision of your run-in with the Zealot, and, well, at least you tried. Gained Maverick, too close for missiles, switching to guns. He does 10% more space combat damage now. We tried. I mean, they're just going to attack anyways. What can you do? I will repair that ship. I will repair this ship. I will repair this ship. Perhaps the addition of a repair all button somewhere would be good. I would suggest it. Has that thing right there thrown anything at us? Because if it has not, I would strongly suggest wiping it out now rather than waiting until it becomes a problem. We'll probably get hit by pirates on our way out, but that's the way that life goes. Start combat with our new ship. I'm excited about this. I want to see how the Ronin does. So we're going to throw out a little bit of that. Sensors are down. And I am going to run harassment on the Elder Clipper. 260, not too bad. I prefer to hit a little harder, but, you know. Ship disabled. Let's make sure that we're taking a little bit less fire. I'm going to siphon off of that one as well. He's probably going to need healing sometime soon, but we'll deal with that in a minute. We have an evasion right there. Run a cauterize on our ship because it's looking a little bit cracked. It's looking a little bit fragmented, and I don't like that feeling. I'm going to need... Oof, not enough. Just not enough. I was hoping that would be the kill, but... Chaos cannons are out, but we managed to avoid them, being as tricksy as we are. Now that we're up at Tier 2, it shouldn't be quite so bad to wipe out these portals and make sure that they are no longer an issue. Because there's a breach right there, I'm going to suggest we do a backstab maneuver. That'll buy us a little bit of time by stunning him, presuming that he doesn't resist it, which he did. Let's eat up the whole breach with more damage then. He's going to spend his turn healing. He's going to fire out another pretty nasty shot. I'm going to try and stun him again with death from above. He's going to resist again. Talented pilot in there, or at least a pilot with very, very high willpower. Chaos cannons are out. Exploitation is going to hurt like a bitch over on this side, so I hope that we can get this under control before too long. Cauterize look fairly successful. I am not going to run that just yet. Keep cauterizing, please. I would love for some of this damage to be spread around a tad more, but sometimes we don't get what we want in life. One more ship down. Very, very good. We will cauterize. I'm sorry, we'll siphon this one. Now that that's been handled, backstab maneuver is not up, so we will go with bombardment. He's going to resist. I'll go with shock mines. We've exploited that, and so now he's got crew panic, which means he can't dodge, and he's also stunned for his turn. Let's continue just putting rounds into him. If we can hurt him, let's hurt him. I'm going to try targeting support. I'd like to see how this goes. So targeting support is online. Plus 25% damage. Doesn't seem that good, but maybe it'll surprise me. Wonder if that counts for dots, too. Maybe once I level it up a tad more. Oh, I can't level it. Never mind. It's attached to the ship. Okay, so another Krull portal has been eliminated. Very, very good. I'm going to head back. Let's go ahead and send our fleet on kind of a indirect route here to grab some more materials and also some more crew while we're out here, because we are going to need them. So there's some crew right there. We've got crew on this side as well. So you know what? I'm going to get after it. Now that we can create and field Tier 2 starships, we should consider dispatching the strongest fleet we can to New Terra to investigate the bio readings. However, if you want to be cautious, we can continue to build our fleet until we have a full complement of Tier 2 ships. Either way, the choice is yours. Just be advised that the Krull fleet stationed there are likely to be several degrees more difficult than the ones we faced before. So that's Terra over there. Okay. One thing at a time, I suppose. We've got a colony over on this side. I will move the crew on in. That one is not filled up, so I'm assuming that's a death world. We'll redirect the fleet to this side. We do need crew. We need crew very, very badly, which is why I'm trying to focus on them right now as I'm flying around. We'll also send the fleet to get more fuel because our fuel supplies are looking a tiny bit dwindled. Send a fleet to there. We'll do a full loop back, and then we'll mess with pirates some more to get some more money so that we can build further fleets. It's all part of the plan. And that was probably one of the best resource gathering runs we've done in a while. So my recommendation would absolutely be to wipe out the fleets if you can. It'll make your life a little bit easier. Let's go to Death's Head. That'll get us like the final 30 fuel that we want to have. I assume that Krull fleets will start coming from there, but I'm not 100% positive about that. There's no way for me to know. I've never seen that part of the game just yet. We'll return home with 400 materials and 103 crew. Very, very nice. That's going to line us up for yet another ship construction. I'm going to suggest... Well, we've got to research, though. Let's go with the Megas. Research that right now. Now that that's ready to go, we will get that thing going as soon as possible. That gives us the protective field, which looks like it goes to every member of our fleet. Creates a protective field around your ships, yes. So it's the same as ablative field, it just does a little better. His cauterized hull is more powerful, and it looks like everything else does more damage as well. The other thing you might consider is, I don't know... So what's the difference right here? Just a moment. Ship construction. So the Disciple, it has adaptive armor, so it's kind of like got a druid thing. That goes to everybody. So they get adaptive armor. It reinforces the hull and repairs armor. So you get adaptive armor for 1 turn, you get damage resistance for 3 turns, and then it ticks up health on everybody. I don't like that. I like bursty heals. I prefer bursty heals instead of... I played a paladin, you know. Yeah, go ahead and construct it. We need it very, very badly. So that'll be 2 of our ships retrofitted. In the meantime, since there's nothing else going on, got some extra skill points in and around over here. I'll probably go with Point Blank. We'll bring that up since we know we have synergies with this fleet right there with that. And then finally, Rodan Tesla. Spin maneuver is pretty good, but next level... He gets up to level 7, so I'm going to save his points. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and have an officer explore down here. Corbane Lau. Oh, we have Ahmed Robinson. Ahmed Robinson, how come you haven't been doing anything? See, I screwed up hard right there. I should have done better. I'm going to send Rodan Tesla on that one for 2 days worth of time. I will also put an officer on... Passive Repair 1. We'll put Talon Ford on it, and that'll be done in a day. What is the task that can be done over here? We have Officer Candidates, and we have Improved Learning Habits. Let's go ahead and we'll jump on that. That'll take 3 days, so we'll get some upgrades done. We have a situation at the repair bay. Our repair squad is reporting a dark matter efficiency loss somewhere along the pipeline. They've narrowed it down to the drones themselves, perhaps being semi-aware and squirreling away dark matter for themselves. Either way, it's highly problematic and action needs to be taken. He's a drone specialist, so we can automatically pass using his analyzing of drone vitals to determine travel patterns. Talon Ford recreates the pilfering drone station-wide movement history by analyzing the exhaust buildup residue within their engine chassis. By carefully studying their movements, Talon Ford is able to pinpoint the likely spot for the hidden dark matter cache. Okay, so we got a little bit of dark matter right there. Absolutely. Repair Bay has completed its task. We will acknowledge that. And with that, that's the end of our episode. I will see you all next time for another episode of Halcyon 6. Bye, everybody.